Hi, my name is Gananelo Lekau. I'm a certified accountant and a business development manager here at TMBS. So in this segment, I'm going to discuss the amount that you're supposed to withhold as an employer in the context of pay-as-you-earn and some responsibilities that as an employer you have in regards to the pay-as-you-earn processes. Now, it's important to note that these amounts that you will be withholding on behalf of SARS, which is collecting them from your employees' remuneration, will have to be submitted on a monthly basis. Now, this is done through a submission and completion of a monthly employer declaration. So essentially, this is a declaration where you explain to SARS the total amount that you will pay to them as an employer. Now, this will be in three categories. It will give an amount on pay-as-you-earn, unemployment insurance fund, and the skills development levy. Now, that amount or that declaration should be submitted and the amount should be paid within 7 days after the end of the month that these deductions were collected. Now, you need to make sure that you submit these amounts on a monthly basis and not skip, because since end of September 2020, SARS has been issuing notice of non-compliance penalty assessment. So this is essentially them giving you all the imposed penalties in assessment of the month that you've just collected these amounts for. Now, how much essentially are you going to withhold as an employer? So there's a monthly tax deduction table. This table essentially gives you an idea of how much, depending on the brackets, of which is how much remuneration do you give to employees, which will be linked to exactly how much are you supposed to withhold. Now, it's important that this will be in three categories. There's different amount for those that are under the age of 65, those that are 65 years old to 75 years old, and those that are over the age of 75 years old. Now, this is brackets, so there are different amounts everywhere. However, effectively, SARS will actually tax you, or the employee essentially, starting from 7,275 rands. Now, this amount, essentially, when you're under the age of 65, it's going to be 4 rands. When you are between, or essentially when you're over the age of 65 years old, which is the other two categories, there's nothing that you'll pay, so it's nil. Now, an example, if you have 10 employees and this is the amount that they earn each, essentially it means that, so it's 4 rands in that bracket. So it means that you're going to take the 4 rands and multiply it by 10, which gives you 40 rands. So essentially you need to submit and pay 40 rands to SARS for that month in question. So thank you for tuning in. The next segment, I'll be discussing unemployment insurance fund. Thank you.